Well, good evening, people. This is TV47 Weekend Edition. It's my hope that your weekend and the Sunday, has been a good one. It is time for To The Point, and of course, I'll be sitting in for our very own Anne Odida. My name is Linda Alela. On the sign language interpreter's side, I'll be assisted by none other than Rhoda Nyamai, and we have lots lined up for you. Of course, there have been several exciting developments, of course, in the world of contraceptives. And well, experts are arguing that in today's world, better contraceptives are coming. Well, as the world is celebrated this year's World Contraception Day, that is on the 26th of September 2024, the calls for safe and accessible contraception for everyone, regardless of gender, age, or socioeconomic status, continue. So tonight on To The Point, we base our focus on modern world contraception and its benefits to you and me. Yes, as I have said, we have so much lined up for you. We'll be getting into that conversation later on. But it's also important that we look at what is in the world of news, and here are the highlights. On TV47 Weekend Edition, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has branded the proposed impeachment motion as an act of subversion, trashing it in its entirety.
Let us not fall into the temptation of overturning the will of the people through other methods, because people will not be happy when you overturn the will of the people.
This, as a section of Rift Valley members of parliament now say that all is set for Gachagua's impeachment motion. Violence broke out between two factions during the Fort Kenya party election meeting in Trans Nzoia County, leaving one candidate seriously injured.
Amekuja wakati tumemaliza election, tumemaliza basi na watu wake wakaingia kwa hall na kuanza kutupiga.
Roll set tonight. In an exclusive interview with TV47, Chief Inspector David Maina recounts his terrifying ordeal during the Gen Z protests where a stun grenade shattered his forearms.
And then I was just about to throw my stun grenade. I just saw darkness.
TV47 Weekend Edition, and To The Point begins right away with me, Linda Alela. The lines are open. You can always speak to us. The hashtag is always To The Point. I'll be looking at some of your comments as we proceed with the broadcast. Now, an impeachment motion against Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua is expected to be fronted. That is before the August House this week, after a section of members of parliament confirmed to have secured enough signatures endorsing the Oyster bid. And as Mike Agungo reports, Rift Valley members of parliament now say that Gachagua's replacement has already been identified and the deal is almost done.
Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment debate has taken a new twist, with MPs from the president's backyard confirming his ouster this week. North Rift legislators have locked onto Gachagua, lashing out at his disparaging comments about his frayed relationship with President William Ruto, labeling him disrespectful. Led by Sigor Member of Parliament Peter Lochakapong, leaders confirmed that Gachagua's impeachment motion has already been formalized and ready to be tabled in the National Assembly on Tuesday, highlighting that his replacement has already been identified and the deal is almost done.
Hapo nyuma tumekuwa tukisikia kwamba amekuwa akitisha wabunge. Tukafikiri labda wabunge ni watu wadogo. Sasa amefika kiwango ya kutaka kutisha rais. Sasa kama imefika hapo, sisi wengine tunafikiri ya kwamba sasa hatoshi sasa kukaa katika ile ofisi, wacha aende kando. Ndio sasa aweze kufanya vitisho yake akiwa kando.
Wewe ni mlima. Mlima ilikuweko tangu zamani. Lakini yani umekauza wadi ya mlima kuwa wewe.
It is true there is an impeachment motion against the deputy president, and as member of parliament for Kikuyu, I have already appended my signature to it, and I will support that impeachment motion to stop a process where government is being undermined and sabotaged from within government.
In a resounding call, Mount Kenya region leaders demanded that Gachagua steer clear of regional politics and dedicate himself to assisting President William Ruto in delivering on his promises to Kenyans.
Tumekataa kutumiwa na sisi tunataka kuhakikishia rais wetu William Ruto tuko nyuma yake, kwa sababu sisi tulifanya siasa katika jiji la Nairobi na tukakuwa tunaishi sisi wote tukiwa kitu kimoja.
Na wakati tumepata serikali, tuanze kupiga hiyo serikali na hata haijakmaliza hata miaka mitatu. So sisi tunasema hivi, wale ambao wamekosana huko wasituletee sisi wananchi hapa chini.
The embattled Gachagua, now under siege, urged his opponents to let him complete his 5-year term before Ruto even considers a successor. In an outright accusation, the DP said his boss had forced him out of a government in which the people of Mount Kenya had made significant financial contributions by gathering a section of members of parliament against him. Mike Kagwango, TV47, Nairobi.
A bit from that, we'll be coming back later to it. And now the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission is pursuing 615 million shillings wealth over Kakamega County government cleaning official. That is John Koveti Lumula, the head of cleaning services, and Lumula is among various public officials ESCC raided in their homes and offices in what the commission terms as an intensified crackdown on unexplained wealth acquired through theft of public funds. Well, through its spokesperson, that is Eric Ngumbi, ESCC states that Lumula's arrest and such operation were part of an ongoing investigation into suspected crosses of corruption. ESCC states that Lumula's suspected illicit multi-million wealth includes a top private school called Westbridge Elite School Eregi, worth 200 million shillings, hotels, land properties, commercial buildings, and high-end vehicles.
Now turning to something else. See, I say, unajua kama ni koti nijue. Kwa sasa unajua hii. Namba ya semester hii. Shiko. Ashangaye ni nini jamani? Why you take camera? Ama siwezi, kwa nini wanachukua? Wacha fanya kazi yake.
Now, after 32 days of disappearance, activist Bob Njagi joined local leaders and congregants today at the Glorious Gospel Center Church in Kitengela for a Thanksgiving prayer service, marking 7 days since his release. Attendees, including prominent leaders, fiercely condemned the police brutality and kidnappings witnessed during protests against the 2024 finance bill led by Gen Z in the youth. And our reporter Samira Mohammed has the details of this report.
Tulikuwa tumetekwa nyara, nilikuwa na ndugu yangu Longton Jamil na Asle Longton.
8 days after activist Bob Njagi, Jamil Longton and Aslam Longton were released following 32 days of terror in the hands of the abductors. Njagi spoke publicly for the first time at a Thanksgiving prayer service at Glorious Gospel Center.
Ikapangwa tena maombi hapa Kitengela AIC, ikakuwa pia kule, serikali imekataa. Ndiposa Mwenyezi Mungu ametuleta hapa kwa hii madhehebu na nashukuru sana. Hatujapata nguvu ya kutosha. Kwa hivyo siku ya leo tu ni ya kumshukuru Mungu kwa kwamba ametenda.
Njagi, who was allegedly abducted by individuals to be police officers, expressed gratitude to Kenyans during their ordeal.
Asante kwa Kenya wote kwa kusimama na sisi ambao tulikuwa tumetekwa nyara.
Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka condemned police brutality, abductions and murders linked to police during the Gen Z-led anti-government protest.
Whatever is a responsibility of any government to ensure security and livelihood of Kenyans. So government, whether they are abducted by police or no police, it is him and the Kenya Kwanza administration who are palpable, who are liable.
Leaders at the Thanksgiving prayer strongly criticized President William Ruto's administration for its handling of police brutality and violence witnessed during the protest. They particularly took issues with Interior Cabinet Secretary Professor Kithure Kindik's claim that police were not responsible for all the violence.
I'm telling you, we dismiss those statements by Kindiki with the contempt they deserve.
Kindiki might really have might have been a slip of the tongue, but he might have actually admitted.
He admitted
what they were doing, but it exposes you to a system that has failed, and they are masked officers who IPOA cannot identify.
Bob Njagi, Jamil Langton and Aslam Longton were reportedly abducted on the 19th of August in Kitengela by individuals believed to be police officers. They were allegedly released on the 20th of this month and found in various locations in Embu County.
Nashukuru wa Kenya, watu waliosimama na sisi, tumeweza kuachiliwa leo usiku wa kuamkia leo sehemu ya Gachie kwa kichaka.
Samira Mohamed for TV47.
All right, the Ministry of Lands has confirmed the theft of 367 security papers were reported by the government printer on Friday, the 27th of September. In a statement on Sunday, the ministry explained that the papers are components in the titling process, not title deeds. And of course, the ministry added that the theft aimed to assist corruption cartels in producing fake titles. That is in response, the government has strengthened anti-fraud measures and is working with security agencies to combat these activities. One officer at the government printer has been arrested in connection with the theft, according to the government printer. Now, a family in the Father's Muir East is seeking justice after their 5-year-old, that is PP1 pupil from the Father's Primary School, was allegedly hit and killed by a police vehicle attached to Itangi police post. The boy's mother, Purity Wangeshi, said that her son was going home from school when the accident occurred along the Father's Togonyi Maram Road. Addition, the police officer driver took the boy to the Father's Health Center before he was advised to rush the boy to Kimbimbi Sub-County Hospital, where he died on arrival. Angry residents took to the road to protest the incident and even blocked the busy Muir Embu highway. However, the incident took intervention of Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, who was on his way to Embu to calm down the situation and promised to follow up the matter until justice is served. The boy's body was taken to Kibugi Funeral Home, Kutus, waiting post-mortem.
Mamake Elias Linus Mugendi, mtoto aliyepata ajali, aligongwa na gari ya polisi ya Itangi. Ndio nilipigiwa simu nikamwambia mtoto wangu amepata ajali, amepelekwa hospitali, nikaharakisha nikaenda The Father's Dispensary. Nilipofika The Father's Dispensary, nikamwambia mtoto wangu amepelekwa Kimbimbi. Nilipofika Kembembe nikaulizia mtoto yeye amepata accident, nikaonyesha pale yuko, lakini nilipata mtoto wangu ashafariki. Nikaambia mtoto amefika kwa ashafariki, nikaambia mtoto alikufa on the spot.
Tumekasirika sana, si mara ya kwanza. Hii gari inaenda mpeleko na mwendo kubwa sana. Juzi
kwanza hizi bumps.
Juzi karibu kuua mwanamke pale kwa Sorota. Siku nyingine mzee mwingine karibu na mahali ya mtoto. Sasa tunataka kujua huyo polisi ameshikwa kama hajashikwa. Juu ingekuwa ni mimi driver, sasa ningekuwa ndani. Ningekuwa ndani. Sasa nataka kuuliza swali moja tu. Ameshikwa ama hajashikwa? Ikiwa hajashikwa, kesho tunasalimia
Now, as the country marks World Tourism Week, Kenyans are being urged to keep the Indian Ocean shores clean. That is to promote marine life and boost tourism, ultimately increasing revenue in the sector. And during a beach cleanup event in Misho Moroni, organized by